show you how to create pages. So here I am in plan view, and here I've got my default page, which is my home page. Now when you put your mouse over the thumbnail, you get these little plus symbols that appear around the edges. So by clicking on one of these plus symbols, you can add more pages. Now left and right just means adding a page on the same level as the home page. So for example, if I wanted a products page to be here, then I could do that by clicking the plus symbol. By clicking that, it comes up a new page. Give it a name, so I'm going to call this one products, as so, and let's just give it a capital P. There we go. And then if I want to add another page, click the plus button again, and I can add another page. So I'm going to call this one staff, and then let's add another page, and then I'm going to call this one services. Again, let's just add a capital S there, and then I'm going to create another page. I'm going to call this one location. There we go. So that's how you can add pages into your website, simply by clicking these plus symbols. So you may be thinking, well, what do these ones do then? Well, say on my products page I wanted a sub-menu to come down from the navigation bar that then gave people access to different products that I sell. What I could do here is I could click the little plus icon. It will give me a page which only appears, so it will only appear from this navigation menu on the products page. But I can create one here which is, for example, a games page, and then next to that I'm going to create a videos page, and then next to that I'm going to create a music page. So they are all based on that products page. So that's how you can create pages here in plan view. Now when I switch to design view, so if I want to go to any one of these pages, I simply just have to double click it. So if I double click home, it takes me to the home page. I'm just going to quickly create a navigation menu. Now I'll go through creating navigation menus in more detail in another video, but let's just go to the widgets library. And under the widgets library, you'll find a category called menus. So if we just click the little arrow and expand that down, I'm going to create a horizontal menu. Gives me a little preview here. You drag and drop that horizontal menu onto your page. I'm going to want this to be right at the top, and I'm going to want it to go from one side of the page right across the other. So when I drag and drop that on, it should go on, as long as I've got the little plus there. There we go, and then we can just move it into place. Now I'm going to stretch that out because I want it to go all the way across to the other side of the page. There we go. We can just get rid of that window. And what you'll see is that it's built a navigation menu straight away based on the pages that I had in my plan. So home, product, staff, services, location is automatically built into the navigation menu. So if you've planned your pages out first and then you come to build your navigation menu, it will quickly include those buttons for those pages in your navigation menu. Now when you create the navigation menu, we select it, you get this little like play arrow at the end. If I click on that, I've got options here. Let's just choose a different one. I've got options here that show how the menu is generated. So at the moment it's generated on top level pages. Top level pages means it's just on these ones here across the top level. So no navigation buttons have been built for these sub pages. But if I go back to design view and I click to activate the menu, let's just do that. Here's my play button again, and this time I can say to it that I want it to make buttons based on all pages. Now when I do that, it will automatically create the free drop down buttons that are available here under the products. So if we quickly preview this to see what it looks like in a browser, you can see my navigation menu. You can see that it has built-in rollover effects, but when I get to this page, I have a drop-down menu that corresponds to the pages that were in my plan. So that is how you can add more pages to your website, and how you can have a navigation menu which is built on the basis of those pages. So for example, if I want to open up any of these pages, I can just go to services, double click, and it opens up the services page. They appear as small tabs at the top here, so you can see those. If you go to plan view and you delete a page, so if I use this cross here to get rid of the staff page because I don't want that page anymore and get rid of that, when I go back onto my page which has the navigation menu, you'll see that it's automatically updated the navigation menu by removing the staff button. So again, it's following exactly what's going on within your plan. So that's how you can create pages and delete pages by using these little plus symbols, how you can create drop down pages for one particular section of your website, and that's how you can build a navigation menu which is based on the pages that you have in your plan.